Welcome back to No Textbook for Life. This is season 2, and we're doing our Christmas series right now. And today we have Colt, who's my husband, as our guest today. So I want you to imagine a Christmas based on your favorite movie every year. And this is kind of how this guy grew up when it came to Christmas. Would you say big, all out, festive?
Very, very big, very all out. It's definitely what we looked forward to and what my mom loved doing, but she'd go pretty crazy decorating the house and doing the themes. So
Yeah. How would you describe your mother so that they can get a taste of what Christmas looked like?
She is an amazing woman. She's very sweet, very kind, but very crazy. Especially in going all out for her kids, especially. Like, she does it for a lot of people too, but especially her kids. And when I say all out, I mean like she goes all out, and the house is just insanely decorated with the theme. She works on it all year to get it ready and prepared. Yeah.
And your dad?
My dad
I'm just kidding.
funds it, I guess.
Yeah, he does fund
That's
it.
about it.
So
That's about it.
that's important. Good job there.
He how in depth do you
Funds
want to go?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say he would write the stories.
That's true. He does something.
Yeah. So every year we do different themes, right? And they were usually movies, but they weren't always movies. There's a couple times that they weren't. But my dad would, like, my mom would pick characters from the movie, and that's what we were for Christmas. That's like what the kids were assigned, was these different names. My dad would write this big story that we would read before we opened gifts that gave the characters from the movies our personalities, so that we could guess and know who we were, And so,
And that was usually Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
I was Christmas. I guess it usually was Christmas Eve, because we opened Christmas pajamas on Christmas Eve every year. So we did that, and we found out who we were.
Yes, and he's a pretty good story writer.
He's a great story writer.
And teller.
Yeah, he tells them. He's really funny. He expresses a lot in the stories, and they're really, I don't know, they're pretty magical, actually. They're really fun.
Yeah, so today we're going to really dive deep into your childhood here. First of all, were Christmases always themed for you?
As long back as I remember, yes.
Can you remember the first theme?
I don't remember the first theme.
Well, what's the first thing you remember?
Scooby-Doo.
Can you think of what year that might have been?
No.
You don't know how old you were or nothing?
No clue, no idea. Yeah, sorry. But I remember it was Scooby-Doo.
Okay, what was your first vivid memory of a themed Christmas?
So I remember in Utah, which was when I was, 10, probably 9 or 10. No.
You moved here when you were 8. Right? Weren't you in 3rd grade?
4th, because I got baptized in Pocatello, but I thought.
So 4th grade is 9 years old.
Okay.
Either way, move on.
Anyways. Oh, no, it might have been. Anyways, I remember it was the Scooby-Doo one, and I want to say it was in Utah, but I'm not sure. It could have been in our Pocatello house. But we had a big basement, and I remember waking up and going down there, and Santa Claus had come and set up all the gifts. And me and my sister, who's just older than me, we'd always wake up super early and go check out the gifts before anyone else got up.
You're the worst.
And so like at probably like 3 a.m, we snuck down there, and I was looking for Shaggy gifts because we'd opened up the Christmas pajamas before, and I knew that I was Shaggy. And I just remember it's like super magical because first off, when she decorates for the themes, she makes the decorations that theme. So like that year was just decked out in Scooby-Doo, everything. And I remember going, and my mom is a gift giver as well. And so like the couch was just, each section of the couch had gifts for the kids from Santa Claus. So it was like a big stocking, and then a couple bigger gifts from Santa Claus, and then all the other gifts under the tree from like my parents and stuff. So yeah, very big, very extravagant.
Oh, okay. You're done?
I think so.
Okay. How did your mom come up with the themes?
I have no idea actually. She's a very crafty woman, so
I thought you guys kind of chose a movie that was coming out that year.
Oh, I thought you meant like as a whole, the idea as a whole.
No.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, we picked a movie that we liked, and it wasn't even necessarily from that year because we've hit ones from different years. Basically just movies or TV shows that we enjoyed. Yeah.
Okay, how big were the parties and feasts?
They were quite large. Our families differed a lot in how we hung out with our extended family. Because like
us?
Yeah, you would always get together with like your extended family for
every
everything.
holiday.
Christmas time was just kind of like my family's own thing. We didn't really like after or before we'd do stuff, but like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day was just us. So the feasts were very big and extravagant for just my family. My mom would make homemade rolls and a bunch of homemade food. And then the parties, once again, were just in our families, but they were, I don't know, as a kid, there's no other word to describe them, but like magical. They were pretty magical.
Well, Christmas is magical, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true.
What was your favorite themed Christmas and why?
Oh, we did a Christmas Vacation themed Christmas, like from the movie, and that one was really fun.
Were you in high school?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was super fun because all us kids were older.
I think I found some videos from
that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you did.
Is that when you got the coconut bra?
Yeah. Yep.
I have a screenshot of that clip.
Nice.
It's disturbing.
It's spectacular, actually. I'd go as far as to say it's majestic.
I'll share it on my YouTube.
No, please don't. I've got a reputation to uphold. So that one was really fun, and I remember a year that we did Shrek, and that one was really fun too.
Okay, planning, decorating. Did you do costumes ever?
No, I mean we did the traditional like dress up as the nativity.
Okay, but not like as Shrek or something.
But no.
Or Scooby or anything.
No, not really. No.
So how involved was everyone else? Or did everyone do nothing?
We as we got older, we helped a lot more, like making decorations and setting up decorations and stuff like that, and planning out different things. But as kids, I think my mom did all of it. Like if my Dad helped, it was probably very minimal. But
Dads.
but yeah, she probably did almost all of it when we were little.
Was it ever overwhelming, or was it mostly just pure excitement?
It was just pure excitement for us. I'm sure if you talk to my mom, it was overwhelming for her, but it was. We really enjoyed it as kids. I don't think there's anything overwhelming about it. Yeah.
Can you talk about more of like the themes? Obviously, there's been many.
There has been many. I know we've done like the Croods. We've done Care Bears. We did Care Bears one year.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Fun. I can't remember. That was when we were. Honestly, that might be the first one I remember more than Scooby Doo. I forgot about that one.
Care Bears was in when we were young.
Yeah. I was Happy Bear, just so you know.
I don't know what the bears are.
And
I'd be Grumpy Bear.
You would be.
If
or Sexy Bear.
Okay, move on.
We did the Croods. We did Scooby Doo.
Okay, the Cruise is when we were married.
Yes, we've done the Grinch.
Or did you do Cruise twice?
No, we just did it once.
So the Cruise we did when the second Cruise came out, and his mom built the Betterman tree in their living room.
Yeah.
And like a cave.
Yeah.
For the.
And then we did the Grinch, and she did like a bunch of trees and snowflakes.
And having the actual like Grinch in the tree.
Yeah.
Looking like he was trying to steal the tree. The Grinch year was my favorite.
That was a fun year.
That was the first year we were married.
It was pretty whimsical, to be honest, with all their decorations. She did a good job on making
very Susie.
Whimsical, yeah.
That was their first year being married. So my very first Christmas with his family, which was overwhelming for me.
For sure.
And sad because I didn't get to be with my family. But.
Yeah. This year, she's doing the Polar Express. I'm trying to think.
Which is like the worst Christmas movie in the world.
I'm trying to think of what other ones we've done. We did.
Why have we not done Elf?
We were never really a big fan of Elf, to be honest.
Checks out.
Yeah. We did.
Apparently you don't love fun.
God, I'm trying to remember what other ones we've done.
What about Lord of the Rings? No, Star Wars. You did Star Wars.
Yeah, we did Star Wars.
We should do Lord of the Rings.
We've done Harry Potter.
We did
the Harry Potter one was really fun. Yeah, we did a country one, just like a classic country.
I think that was 2 years
Christmas
ago.
one. That one was really cool too, because it was just all the super rustic decorations.
Yeah, we're trying to bring it back to more Jesus with that country one instead of focusing on characters.
There's a bunch of other ones, but you need to ask like Shaylee or Sky. They got memories of that like crazy.
And Colt was just there for the presents.
No, I've taken one too many hits in the head in football and baseball, and not all there.
Okay, what are some traditions you've carried into your own family?
The theme, basically having a theme, but our theme is cooler, I think. Setting out eggnog instead of milk, that was a big one. Doing carrots.
Does your family do it?
Yeah.
Eggnog?
Yep. Doing carrots for the reindeer and doing reindeer dust.
Yeah, we just did that once. Which is glitter.
Yeah, it's glitter and oats, and it attracts reindeer.
And then what's the best eggnog?
The best eggnog is Southern Comfort vanilla spice. And it tastes like you're drinking melted ice cream, and it's fantastic.
Exactly.
It's terrible for you, but it's so good. What else have we brought in?
Or that you've brought in?
I brought in.
Yeah, we don't do a story. We just label everyone's stuff. Are there any like stocking traditions or Santa traditions that you do?
Not really. One that I mean, we do a countdown, which is nice, but there's a what we used to do would be pick out a family in our neighborhood, and one year we dropped off like a different item of food for 12 days of Christmas. Another time we did nativity um, and stuff like that, and that was always really fun because we would ding dong ditch them, and so it was really fun for us because we were serving, but we're also getting the thrill of ding dong ditching. So I'd love to start that one when the kids are older and can actually run away from the door. But
when we were first married, we did a few families, and then we had kids, and our budget kind of dipped fast.
Yeah.
What is the biggest lesson about celebration from your mom?
I don't know. I feel like she did a good mix of everything in the beginning of Christ, but also keeping it magical. And I think we've been able to do that really well as that it still feels magical for the kids, but it's very Christ and family centered. And so I've really loved bringing that into our home and into our traditions. And then probably just keeping it focused on the kids. Like she always did Elf on the Shelf, and would make it like super extravagant. And we're doing that with the Grinch. I don't know if you explained the Grinch.
I did in my other one, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that with the Grinch, and I've noticed that like it's hard work. It's hard work to try to.
You make the letter so long.
Yeah, because it's extravagant. But it's so worth it because Della always will call me and be like, "Dad, guess what the Grinch did?" And I don't know, it makes it worth it. So I think just like having that mix of spiritual and fun, and also putting the effort into it, even though sometimes it's hard. But I think it's making core memories for the girls, and something that they'll be able to look back on and think about how much they enjoyed it in the future. Like I do.
What would you say is the biggest difference between your Christmas and like my Christmases?
You're probably that you went and hung out with your extended family and had a big, huge family gathering, whereas ours was just kind of us.
Yeah, which is like so foreign to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Because I would go Christmas Eve and Christmas Day was all family. The only time we had to ourselves was Christmas morning. Like even Christmas Eve night, we would get home around midnight. And then my mom would have to scramble till like 3 or 4 a.m. getting stuff ready.
Which is crazy. But it's kind of fun because we're starting to do that too. Like my parents and one of my sisters are coming over. One of your brothers and his girls coming over. Your mom's here.
Yeah, I just kind of wish we weren't hosting.
Yeah, hosting's. I mean, it's fun, but it also sucks at the same time. Like it's nice that we don't have to leave, but then we get.
I almost would rather leave.
All the cleanup and cooking and
yeah,
stuff like that. Plus, our house is very small.
That's the problem. I honestly wouldn't mind hosting. We just have an extremely small house to host the amount of people that's coming over. But I mean, my grandma's house was close to the same size, and we'd pack 34 people in there.
Grandma's house is this size?
A little bit bigger in Washington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd pack as many people as possible in there. And then Aunt Judith's house is only 1,500 square feet. We also pack like 30 people in there.
And their layout is
Yeah, and the layout's not great.
ours is squishy. Ours is at least way more open.
Yeah, that helps. But when it's family, you make it work. So that's, I guess, how I grew up.
Which I love.
I do miss it.
I wish it was more like that when I was growing up.
Yeah, I'd say family is probably like the most fun part about Christmas. One of the most important parts too, besides Christ himself.
Yes. I think it goes Christ, family, eggnog, presents.
Oh my gosh. Right, Fairly?
Well, probably memories and then presents.
Eggnog before memory.
Heck yeah. I got my priorities straight.
Bro. Anyways, is there any last something you want to say about your Christmases?
No, I mean, if my mom ever listens to it, I just want to thank her for all the magical memories and my dad for funding them, even though he didn't want to, I'm sure. But no, I just
Only half, I think.
Yeah, I'm grateful for how I was raised and the Christmases I had because they really were magical, and I look forward to continuing to try to bring that magic into our house.
Yep. So next week you'll hear my mom's side of the story when it comes to Christmas. So if you're listening on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or YouTube, thanks, and you can watch the video version on YouTube at Modern American Mama. And if you do watch the video version, there's a chance you could see a very embarrassing video of Colt.
No.
Yes.
No, she won't.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
It's on my phone right now.
Nope.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to bed now.
I am so tired. I'm about to fall asleep.
You can pause it.
We should do this again when I'm not tired at some point.
You never have time.